Are you ready for the moment we've all been waiting for? It's time to render. So I don't even know what render means. It's like export. So here we go. Now, we've got everything good. Let's you want to do a quick double check, like make sure that your regions are actually regions. I've had it before where they overlapped or there wasn't an ending, and we'll see that later because we'll see, wait a minute, when we do the testing and it'll say something like chapter 4 has, 5 minutes of silence at the end and it doesn't pass the ACX test. So we'll find that out later and we'll figure it out. We'll come back and fix it. And that's why having a clean world in here makes everything easier. So we're ready to render. I'm going to go up to File. I'm going to go to Render. So exciting! Except we're not quite there yet. Because what is the source? Normally the master mix is like everything, right? We don't want everything. We want the region render matrix. So we click that. Then what do we want? Oh, look, there's 0 regions. Wait a minute. How do we pick the regions we want? Let's go to the region matrix. Now, in the region matrix down here, which just opened up, this is sort of what we want to render. Bop. So see, if I click this, then over here, we're now rendering one file. So we want all of these. Now, I haven't figured out a way, by the way, to do this not manually. But see, so there's all tracks, there's Past the Sour Cream, and there's Room Tone. We want the master mix. We want both of those. We're going to combine your main file and the room tone, okay? So if you find a way to not do this manually, let me know. Because every time I just do this one by one clicking. Okay, there we go. So now, look, now we have 23 files ready to render. We got the region render matrix, got that. Directory. All right, where are these going? Let's go browse for a directory. Now, in the last video, we just made directory. So let's go to renders and let's go to Reaper exports. Okay, so I want to do, let's make sure that's right. Reaper exports, great. Wildcard. We don't want these files called untitled. We want to use our fancy region name. So I'm going to go to $region. Now it's going to give it the region name, which will be, 3116 chapter 12. Okay, great. Render 2, where's it going? Okay, I don't know what that's all about, but this is directory in the file name and renders Reaper exports. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so we want, this we actually want to mono. Stereo, we almost never want stereo. So just mono, full speed offline, good, 192. We do want a WAV file. I know that's not what ACX wants, and we'll get there later. We'll do a conversion thing, but that's what we want for now. So I think all of the rest of this is right. You can just make it look like my screen. Just double check 23 regions, go into the right place, file name region, render to there, 44100, mono, good, wave 24. Yep, we're looking good. Now, you ready? You ready? Because this is the fun part. Now, this thing, I'm just going to click it. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go. I did it. All right. So it is cruising at 27 times real time. And so how long is my book? What, 25 minutes? So it's 25 minutes at 28 times real time. I mean, this might take, a minute. All right, so it's doing its thing. It's rendering everything. Oh, you know what? I totally messed up. I'm going to cancel this because I forgot something super important. So glad we're here. So glad we're doing this. Aren't you glad you're doing this here with me? Because I'm going to forget things and you're going to forget them and we're going to not forget them together. Look at this. Remember like in video number 412 way back when with the whole FX? Well, look, it's not turned on. So remember, this is the room tone file, and this is my main file, my main book. I forgot to turn, I think I might want to turn that off. I forgot to turn on the the effects. So, I want to turn that on. And so now, we can double check. Okay, got the gate, got the EQ, got the comp. We want to make sure, those are still good, right? But I want that on because that is the whole purpose of the whole effects is to make that stuff. It's going to add those effects. It's going to change our sound, make it all better, do its fancy tricks that I don't even understand, and it's going to make it happen. Oops, so glad I forgot that. Great. Let's do that. All right. Hey, see, we're learning as we go. Now we're back to file, except it all should be ready now. Region render matrix, 23 regions going there. Yep, Reaper exports. Region is the name. Mono, good. Wave, 24. This, render. Ready? Render. And I'm going to do overwrite all because, of course, they weren't correct. Isn't that fun to make mistakes and then fix them? Okay, 23 files. It's doing its thing. 25 times real time. So this will take, 25 times real time. So if your book is an hour, it'll be an hour divided by 25. I don't know, a few minutes. It's fast. And here, if I go over to, let's go over to the files, we can actually see them. Is this the one? Reaper exports. Are they being created as we speak here? Am I in the right place? Yeah, look at that. Reaper exports. Being made right now. Magically before our eyes. Chapter 10, there it is. So see the file names? Isn't that handy? Right? So later on, you want to share chapter 4 with somebody. Well, you don't want to share the WAV file. We'll get in the MP3s later. But that's the naming convention that's going to help us. Opening, epigraph, dedication. See that? That's great. All right, this thing is cruising. It's almost done. When it's done, we're on to the next step. Let's see. 26 estimated time remaining. 27 seconds. Look at that. That's fast. All right, that's it. Stopping. Because we're rendering. We're rocking and rendering. Okay, I really need to stop that. Bye.